Hi there, La Jolla UMC family. For the last number of weeks, more than I can count, there's been a lot of preparation going on for Vacation Bible School, and Vacation Bible School starts next week. It's that first full week in August, and also the last week before many children in our communities go back to school. So I would like to invite you to do something particular, and that's to pray for VBS. And there's a way that I'd like that to look, and I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Our Vacation Bible School will be welcoming children from pre-kindergarten all the way through 5th grade. We have more kids than we've had in previous years, and I'd love to see this program grow even further going forward. We'll be exploring our faith and spirituality through the lens of road trip, and we'll be exploring characters like Abraham and Sarah, like Zacchaeus, who hung out in a tree, like the Apostle Paul, like Mary and Elizabeth, and as we explore their journeys of faith, that will help us explore our own journeys of faith. And so I'd like to invite you to pray for our Vacation Bible School in a number of ways. And it even starts before VBS begins, similar to how so much planning has taken place before VBS begins. And so on Sunday, I hope you'll come to church on Sunday. We're exploring a part of Paul's letter to the church in Colossae. But on Sunday, I'd invite you simply to pray generally for our Vacation Bible School. Whatever you think is the right way to pray for VBS, I'd like you to do that sometime on Sunday, anytime on Sunday. Then on Monday, I'd like to invite you to pray for our staff. And by staff, I mean, all of our paid folks who do so much work on the back ends, whether that's, organizing announcements or putting stuff in bulletins or projection or any of those things, some of that organization that happens outside of volunteer work. So on Monday, I invite you to pray for our staff. On Tuesday, I'd invite you to pray for our church's presence in the community, hopefully our church's inspiration in the community. And so on Tuesday, I'd invite you to pray for our church. On Wednesday of VBS week, I'd invite you to pray for our volunteers. We have a ton of volunteers who are going to be here every day of the week next week during VBS week, leading crafts or science or games or making creative snacks. So please, on Wednesday, pray for our volunteers. On Thursday of VBS week, pray for the children who will be participating, and not just the children who will be learning about their journey of faith alongside some of those biblical characters, but our middle school and high school youth volunteers who will be participating as well. Pray for all of those folks. And then on Friday of VBS week, I'd invite you to pray for our families, all of our families who are sending their children to participate in Vacation Bible School, that the way their children are learning, that their whole family might be inspired by faith and these journeys and these biblical characters. So this is the way that I'd invite you to support VBS in the coming week, to be in prayer in all of these ways. Thank you, my friends, for the ways that you support this congregation and this community. I am so grateful that we'll be prayed for, all of us who are working VBS week, that we'll be prayed for each and every day during the course of that week. Thank you, my friends. Grace and peace to you.